Hello, everyone. My name is Joe with Craft Beer Connecticut. Hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing Locust Reign by New England Brewing Company. New England Brewing Company is a brewery that in Woodbridge, Connecticut. It's about maybe 40 minutes from my house. I went down there today. They're known for Fuzzy Baby Ducks. I think that's the most famous beer that comes out of there. I was able to pick up some Fuzzy Baby Ducks and also some of this Locust Reign. And I also grabbed this G-Bot glass, which is probably the second most well-known beer from them. G-Bot, also known as Gandhi-Bot. They ended up renaming it. But I've heard a lot of good things about this beer. It's a brewery that I have a lot of respect for because it doesn't seem like they've really hopped on the whole hazy New England style IPA train like everybody else has. And I've got a lot of respect for them for that reason. And without further ado, I'm going to take a look at Locust Reign. So, all right. Pouring very clear. And we got the whole can in there. I'll keep this up here for now. So I've got a kind of a golden, not quite amber, but definitely a deep, almost orangey gold color to this beer. It is clearly a filtered beer. You can see my hand through the back of it. It may not look as clear in the camera, but it's definitely a filtered beer. Going with the theme of what I said earlier, not really hopping on that whole New England IPA bandwagon, even though ironically they're called New England Brewing Company. They stick with their own style. So I'm going to get a nose on this one. Very strong hop presence from the smell. By the way, I want to look at the canning date on it. This was canned on June 30th, which was last week, I believe. So this is a very fresh beer. So just for anybody who's concerned about that, I want to reassure you that this is a very fresh beer that I'm reviewing. Anyway, very strong hop presence, almost a funkiness, which I like. Definitely some fruitiness in there, some tropical fruitiness. Hard to pin down anything, so I'm gonna get a taste on it. Very strong, almost biting hop presence, but it fades away very quickly. When it first hits your mouth, you kind of get a sharp, jolt of hops, and then it kind of fades away into very smooth territory after the first second or two. Definitely some melon flavor. Wow. A really good synergy. It's one of those beers where I don't know what kind of hops they use. I was reading their website. I believe they said it was Mosaic and Citra. I'm not. I'm going to admit. Don't crucify me. I'm not a huge fan of Mosaic hops. I love Citra hops. Mosaic hops have that berry-ish flavor to them that I'm not a huge fan of. I can tolerate it with the right mixture of other hops. But if I'm not mistaken, this is Mosaic and Citra, and there's a very good synergy there. I'm not getting the unpleasant berryness from the Mosaic on this one. So I'm going to have to give them a compliment on that one. But when I say synergy, it doesn't have some sort of character or flavor that kind of stands out like a lot of beers might. It just all kind of comes together into one flavor, which is it's a good flavor too. Like I said, the biggest thing fruit-wise I'm getting from this is melon. It's got a good melon flavor to it. I'm not sure what the IBUs are, but it is not a very bitter beer. It's very hoppy without being very bitter. Which I do like bitterness sometimes, but this one, I think this one has a good balance to it. Maybe getting some mango out of that too. Definitely not. I wouldn't say tropical fruits. Definitely some tropical fruit in there, but that's not the main character. I'm getting melon, mango, stone fruits would probably be the best way to put it. This is a lot of stone fruit character in this beer. Very aromatic. It's a unique smelling beer and a unique tasting beer. I have to say that a lot of these IPAs that you get or that I've gotten from local breweries have a good hop flavor to them, but a lot of them kind of taste along the same lines. This is a very unique beer. And it's a delicious beer too. As you can see, I've already downed about half of it, and it hasn't been very long. So, it's I'm enjoying this one. I'm definitely on the positive side of things with this one. I don't have anything negative. I can be critical of beers, but I don't have anything negative to say about this one so far. There is a bit of a lingering hop bitterness, stickiness after you've taken it, which is not bad. It kind of reminds you of the hop character that you just took a sip of. Well, that is delicious. I'm gonna have to say that I'm pretty much blown away here. One of the best beers I've ever had, actually, and I've had a lot of beers. And I'm gonna have to, on a scale, if I'm not exactly, I don't remember what my ranking system was. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but if it were on a 10-point scale, I would give this a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10. I have no complaints about this one because if you're going with flavor and aroma, it has both of those. If you're going with if hop synergy is a factor, then it's got really great hop synergy and really great hop usage. They're not relying on the tactics of just unfiltered sort of or lactose beer. It's just pure brewing skill. And no, I am not a representative of New England Brewing Company, but because all this is my genuine reaction to this beer. So I cannot tell a lie. Abe Lincoln, I cannot tell a lie. This is a great beer. I would have to give it a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10. I have no complaints. Delicious beer. Check it out if you ever I follow them on some social media and they release it every so often. If you ever get a chance to check it out, if you ever get a chance to taste it, I would absolutely recommend it. I think it's one of the best beers that I've ever had. So we're giving 2 thumbs up on this one, man. But that about does it for this review here. I think I've said all that I can say about this one. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.